Welcome to the Dancing Dragon Dungeon. Not quite as cool a name as Snake's Remains, but... And also there's no dragon in it, it's just the shape of the place.
Also, there's no dancing.
Like, what's even the fucking point?
It's the Dungeon of Shattered Hopes is what it is. I will say the tune is pretty smooth, though.
Yeah. Damn it.
So by this time, we're hurting for some ranged weaponry.
We are. Yes!
There you go. That was a good one.
This is a pretty easy puzzle. You want to get rid of those first two jars and then push the rest. You don't need every single jar on every switch, you just need to stand on the last one.
Easy but tedious.
Yeah. Don't worry about that water, it's not really for anything.
Yeah, there's water in this dungeon, but it's not really a water dungeon.
Doesn't really come into play for anything. Maybe one thing, but that could be a different dungeon. In fact, I think I'm coming here when I don't need to.
Oh, I love that heart ring. Just hearing the heart refill sound effect twice is just soothing.
Most parts of this, it feels like I kind of need it. I take a lot of damage.
Well, this is the hard game.
Eh, maybe I'm just being dumb.
It's relative, okay? It's harder of the two. It's not really hard. Hey, did we start playing Mega Man or what?
I was about to say.
A little bit more forgiving. Maybe this counts as the dancing part of the dungeon.
This room is just sad.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a light puzzle, but you can see the tiles.
It's not even like, if this were the original Game Boy, maybe, because it would all be fuzzy. But no, you could see that pretty easily.
Now, the Game Boy Color wasn't backlit, though, so... I could understand if maybe it were a sunny day. It might be hard to see your screen.
Or a dark day. Or somewhere in the middle. Point is, backlighting was a needlessly useful innovation.
Does kill some puzzle potential.
No, damn it.
Aw, lost that heart. This is one of those rooms where you can't push the block so you kill everything in it. Oh, you figured out the puzzle. Can you swim under them?
Can you press B? This is more fun.
I like how you hesitated there. You were deciding between shield and shovel.
Shovel is slightly cooler,
Absolutely.
but also much easier to mess up.
McFly fancies himself a shovel knight. Ah, here's the dancing.
Now keep that one switch I flipped in mind,
Oh yeah.
because that's actually a path that I forgot to take. And something kind of funny is going to happen with the dungeon layout as a result of that. I don't know if this is something you've ever experienced playing it.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh no, that's a completely wrong seed.
fly up to the top of the ceiling and float over. Greater speed gives greater distance. It's just a hint about jumping with Pegasus. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. So are the Stalfos that throw bones at you, are they throwing parts of themselves?
It looks like it. It looks like they're throwing a tibia.
And if you stand in a room long enough, does he just fall apart?
Well, they regrow.
He's throwing bones with one hand, he's got a bottle of vitamin D milk in the other. He's just regrowing.
They're like geckos. So, what is this? No, I don't need to take that side path. That's for later.
You don't have a giant spike trap floor room in your house?
So this is interesting. This is Ogaden.
Oh, and it's his sprite from Link's Awakening, except it's colored.
So he's going to split off into 3 different forms. I need to light the room so that I can actually see his shadow, because the shadow is under the actual one you can attack. You can get about 2 hits in with both torches lit, and then you need to relight them.
Yeah, strangely you don't bounce his magic back at him, which used to be the way to fight him. Ultimately disappointing. But hasn't he always been?
I guess.
Well, they build him up as this big, huge bad guy in Link to the Past, and then he's an easy fight.
Well, he's just Ganondorf. Or Ganon. They didn't add the Dorf until later. I'm stuck! So speaking of ranged weaponry...
Finally.
Oh no, that's not the ranged weaponry I wanted!
McFly picks up a Fibia. Finally! Ranged weaponry.
This is another case where you should probably use the Pegasus Seed. Because as soon as you hit that switch, that creates a chest, but also makes all the tiles in the room drop. But here we've got the slingshot. This is Season's means of firing seeds. It functions the same as a seed shooter, only the seeds don't ricochet off of walls.
And you only have 4 directions instead of 8.
On the plus side, the seeds pretty much break immediately. You don't waste time waiting for them to stop bouncing.
It's still inferior in my heart.
Yeah, I think I like the seed shooter more.
The slingshot, as you can see, is level 1. It does get an upgrade later in the game, although I don't know if it really makes it better or not.
That was just a jumble of sound effects.
Right. There's a lot of shit going on in this room.
Oh man, I'm glad those keys didn't get in the way.
Yeah, they've messed me up so many times in that room.
There's nothing in the middle door there. Wait, this will make it easier.
Perfect.
Story of my damn life. Oh no!
We need to get someone to make a compilation of you just falling in holes. It's happened quite a bit. Case in point.
Something about it, as soon as you start slipping off of the ledge, it just completely stops responding.
Yeah, it's really hard to save yourself once you start falling.
Here's the one room with any type of water puzzle.
That owl said what you seek is in the eye.
We need the first Ember Seed to burn off all the water. Make it evaporate, and then kill them. But nothing happens, because the enemies were not the problem. There it is.
There's where I left the boss key, says the dancing dragon. This really is a short dungeon.
Yeah. Might be one of the shorter videos in the LP, too.
It's odd. It's a 4th level, but it feels very 1st level.
So here's what I was talking about. This is going to happen in at least one other dungeon as well. Because of how I played through it, the minecart will not be where I need it to be.
Good job.
So I have to completely reset the dungeon by saving and quitting.
Yeah, you were meant to take the cart back down the path after you pull the switch.
Yep, like this. I need to get in that room.
There you go.
Hey, I'm coming with you.
Hey, can I hitch a ride?
Slightly uncomfortable pattern in the water there.
It's borderline.
This could be the dungeon that was based on the one in the first Zelda that was just a straight-up swastika.
Right.
Most likely a Manju, but same symbol.
It was level 8, the final solution.
Jesus.
Okay. That was about as dark as I'm gonna get.
Easiest way to take care of that room.
I love flinging the Wizrobes with the Gale Seeds. It's the best. Man, you should have put that ring that protects you from Beamos in your box.
I know.
Or you didn't get that one. That one's in ages. And I love how you still haven't killed a single anti-fairy with the boomerang.
I'll more than make up for it when I upgrade the boomerang. Also, one cool thing. You can use the Mystery Seas against owls with the slingshot. In case you're lazy.
Yeah, just like with the Seed Shooter. I will say, it feels like you fill your seed bag a lot earlier in this game.
Oh yeah, like they give you trees one after the other.
Yeah, you didn't have all the seeds at level 4 in ages.
Stock up completely.
If only you had the level 2 sword. Could have just smashed them all.
I will get it eventually, and I will do that constantly. Because it's great.
Alright, I can't wait to fight a dancing dragon.
Crabbe!
What is this bullshit?
Well, at the very least, it's a boss that you do fight with the weapon you've got in the dungeon. It's a little funny.
So, I think even though this is a crab and not a spider, that it is called Goma.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, don't let it grab you.
And it's also a recycle from Link's Awakening.
I found the easiest way to take care of this guy is to actually put the Rock's Feather into your B button instead of your sword, because I'm not using the sword. But with the Rock's Feather, you can't dodge out of the attacks, and it's much less likely to hit you.
Right, so obviously you can only shoot it in the eye when it's open. And it's a fiddler crab, so one claw is bigger than the other, and it's going to keep using it to try and grab you. That's it. Rinse and repeat. A lot.
Yep. Not as repetitive as the Octorok fight.
Oh, that's true. And for some reason you kill it by blowing its claw off.
Well, that's where its heart is.
obviously.
Which is why crabs regrow their claws when they fall off. So, maybe those skeletons are crabs.
Maybe. Soothing rain! Let's flood the earth.
Soothing rain, it's what California's had for this entire last month.
Yeah, and I've had soothing ice storms. There's too much rain.
Wasn't that where the library was?
Yeah. Well, that was like Eyeglass Island or something. I can't remember. I don't know. It was only one game ago.
I'm guessing it's a play on Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, Spectacle Rock. Right. From the first game.
But now we've got it twice. And I can't for the life of me visualize in my head if it actually looks like spectacles. I never really pay attention.
In the first game?
In either of them.
Oh. In the first game, it's just two kind of rock-looking things right next to each other. Oh well. Unicorns!
Next time, unicorns. Like how this time there was dancing dragons. Fuck it.